Yeah, it's a show about nothing. We're not keeping that in the cut, just so you know. I call it 20-somethings. Yeah. I said it's 20-something, all day, listening all day. Do you hear me? No way. And I call it 20-somethings in the hallway. I'm just trying to ball, pass it all to me all day. Cause it's 20-somethings, a show about nothing. I don't even know what I'm saying, gotta be something. It's 20-somethings, yeah.
Hey everyone, welcome back to 20SomethingsTV. I'm Danielle Farrell.
I'm Jack Aronimo.
I'm Alex Aronimo.
And I'm Dimitri, your boy, Ashby.
And we're gonna start with us versus them politics. So us versus them politics is literally two people's two point of views and kind of like a Democratic and Republican, and then it's like, let's say us is Democratic and them is Republican, or us is Republican, them is Democrat. Mm-hmm. And whatever they say is wrong. Okay. And whatever, like no matter what. So it's kind of like it's 100% the other team is wrong no matter, even if you agree with it. What do you guys think of it? Is it effective?
No.
No.
Not at all.
No, absolutely not, because you're just ignoring opinions which could be valid, but you will always like dismiss them because like, no, they're Republicans, or no, they're Democrats. I can't agree with that. But instead, we should, I don't know, listen to each other.
Why do you think it happened though?
I mean, historically, like hundreds of years back, that's when these parties were created, was a long time ago. It's not like something we made up today because we needed a system that works, because that is not what we would have made today. I definitely think that if like a total revamp of the political system were to happen, we would have something incredibly different than what we have now, which is why this is so ineffective.
Okay, all right. Sounds like we're all on the same page. So on another news, the White House blocked some organizations from attending an informal briefing last Friday. This includes CNN, the New York Times, Politico, the LA Times, and BuzzFeed, and all other left-leaning publications. But they did extend their offers to more right-leaning publications such as Fox.
For the first time ever, we are seeing a political power actually block a media.
Yeah.
So,
But like we were talking about this before, when they say block, it was, you said a fancy word for they weren't invited.
Yeah,
all right.
Because this wasn't a public event, this was an event that you had to be invited to. It's not that it's correct to not invite them, but the point of not getting invited was these were all the social media outlets that really slammed Trump.
Social media, you mean news?
Or news, social media, both of them are
on
the
I
list.
mean BuzzFeed
BuzzFeed's on there, so.
Really slammed President Trump throughout his entire campaign run, and whether or not it was right is not the question. That's just kind of, why they didn't get invited, because they were mean to him.
But this is the White
You have to
House.
understand that, and like that's part of the job.
All
right, I'm playing football and I'm mad that people are hitting me harder than they're hitting other people. Well, you signed
Keep
up
them
for
out of
that.
the game.
That's what you signed up for, So
The thing is, it was an informal thing. Like, I would understand if Trump was at some event and it was very public, there was lots of people there and he was speaking or something and he blocked all of these news outlets from coming.
Well, wouldn't that be more the reason to invite people? It's informal. Nothing important is going to be there. You want to come, but it's informal. Wouldn't you think? I mean, if it's not that serious, then what's the point of not allowing people to be there?
Like, I understand both sides, that it's informal, so why do you need to make sure every single person is there? Why can't I have more people are going to support me? I understand that side. But on the other side, I understand that some of the other news articles, CNN, the New York Times, they are not friendly towards Trump.
Right.
And obviously you don't want to have bad press, but he is the president. He is someone people are going to look at in years to come, whether he does good, whether he does bad. And you really should not be stopping press from saying what they're going to say. And I know he's not technically doing that. He's not saying you can't make news, but he is keeping them from information that other news agencies are getting to get. Okay, let's move on to the Oscars, where Jimmy Kimmel was the host for this year. What do you guys think about Jimmy Kimmel?
Jimmy Kimmel's my boy, man. Jimmy Kimmel's my boy.
Your boy?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah? I don't like him.
I don't like him either.
at all.
I don't like him either.
Yeah?
Nah, yeah. Who's Jimmy Kimmel, bro?
I don't know. All right, seriously though, on serious terms, I really don't think Jimmy Kimmel's that funny. I think that his humor, I said this before when we were talking about this, his humor applies to like the lowest common denominator of humor.
What if he sees
If
this?
Jimmy Kimmel sees this, I really don't care.
Oh
Okay.
my gosh.
Me and Jimmy Kimmel could fight it out.
Jimmy, you're my boy, man.
All right, okay.
No, but I don't know. I just think that he tries to mold his humor into the most broad audience, and it's
Okay.
just not funny to me. I don't know. It's obviously an opinion. It's personal. I just don't think he's funny.
I'm not a huge fan. I don't think he's that funny. I just think he's kind of vanilla. He's just
But
bland.
what about as a host?
Perfect.
As a
I know.
host-
I don't think they were talking about. I know. I'm pretty sure that question wasn't about him as like a person doing his
No,
job,
no,
but him for
but
the host
at
of
the Oscars, like he was trying to be funny.
Yeah.
I feel like it was just like his show,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and I wasn't very entertained by it just being his show.
I didn't mind
Exactly.
it.
But
Jimmy, you
Yeah.
my boy, Jimmy. If you see this, yo, it's cool, bro. It happens. You my boy, Jimmy.
So we have opinions about Jimmy Kimmel. Would you guys
Yes.
have opinions about the winners?
Do I have opinions about the winners? I don't have strong opinions about the winners. I know that.
Not
a lot
like
of the
Jimmy Kimmel
winners-
opinions, just like opinions.
I don't have a Jimmy Kimmel opinion about
Okay.
the Oscars.
Okay.
Winners of
Jimmy
the
Kimmel
Oscars.
opinion.
But
I understand that a lot of the winners of the Oscars was like history was
Yeah.
made.
Yeah.
So,
That's pretty important.
for example, Best Actor for supporting Mahershala Ali, the first Muslim to win an Oscar.
ooh,
We have Best Actress supporting role, Viola Davis.
ooh,
It was her
that's
first
a
Oscar.
Rhode Island native right there.
From
You
Rhode
know,
Island.
we can finally be known for something aside from Family Guy. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
Are we
that's
known
a
for?
good point.
Are
That's
you
a
guys
very
known for
good
Family
point.
Guy? Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
they're like, oh, Rhode Island, like like Family Guy, like nah, like Viola Davis. You know?
But okay, besides them, we have Casey Affleck, who won for also lead actor,
Mm-hmm.
and Emma Stone winning for lead Best Actress. What do you
Okay.
guys think about those guys and girls?
I like Emma Stone. I think she's really good, and
Yeah.
I didn't see La La Land, but I've seen her in a lot of other movies, and she's generally pretty good.
Yeah. I know that La La Land in general was just like a success
Yeah.
at
It
the
was
Oscars.
a beautiful movie.
Yeah.
I loved it. I love Emma Stone so much. I'm so happy she got it. Another movie, though, speaking of Emma Stone, La La Land, there's the movie Moonlight that received the Best Picture award.
Yeah.
And there was a little
I was about to say.
situation that happened there.
Oh,
We could call
yeah.
it a Steve Harvey moment.
Oh, that misinformation, man. What do you think they put in those envelopes that just?
I don't know.
Do you think it says like mess this up and they just name anything?
They're just, what happened was that they had the wrong card up there. It wasn't like they put down Best Picture La La Land. It was, they had Emma Stone's like award paper up there. And they
Why?
read.
So the thing is, how do they mess that
How
up
do you
then?
mess that up?
Who's getting fired? Who's getting fired?
Because
It's probably
think
not.
about this. If they open it and it says Emma Stone, how do you just say
Yeah, like,
La
how
La
do you miss
Land?
that?
Well, the thing is,
La
what
La Land as
happens
a
is
whole.
like when you're in a situation like that and you open a note, right, and it says, okay, this is clearly not the winner. You're
Yeah.
not gonna say, this envelope doesn't say the winner, so you just gotta,
You're right.
You gotta wing it. You can't just.
So I guess it's not really whoever presented its fault. It's whoever
Mm.
gave them the envelope's
no.
fault, because you're pretty much put on the spot, and you're just like,
but
oh
I'm-
boy, what do I do here?
But I'm pretty sure like somebody gives the envelope to this person, like, all right, you give this to this person, and they're like, all right, here's the envelope that guy gave me, and then he's like, okay, so there's like a chain of
Yeah, so
who made the envelope?
Someone
Who
in
put
the
that
higher
paper-
ups really messed up
So
pretty much.
the question is here, after 2 huge live mistakes, do you think that maybe in the future the way that they prep these events are going to be completely different, where like, they inform the host beforehand of everything, or they just put maybe 4 words on the card?
I'm just
Like,
waiting for
the
the next
biggest
one.
problem was that like Emma Stone received the award right before they received the award for Best Picture, and so they already had that card. They already gave it away. Like Emma Stone already received her card and her award, and for some reason the guy still had the card and decided to hand it up to the guy.
Maybe
Somebody
he just
messed up.
maybe someone just made it an accidental like duplicate. You can't get mad about that. It happens. Accidents happen.
Oh, you can't get mad about it. I think it's hilarious.
And
Yeah,
the
no, it's
memes are
great.
everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, in the world that we live in, you gotta have memes, so there's gotta be mistakes. Because
Yeah, you
without
gotta
mistakes,
embrace
there
the
can't
mistakes.
be memes. Exactly. So they'll probably make fun of it in the next Oscars, and that's how they cover
That'd
up
be
for
great.
it.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So besides that, how were the speeches? Did you guys get involved in any of the speeches?
The political speeches.
Like there were political speeches. There were just sentimental speeches, moments.
The one speech I paid attention to, I think, was Viola Davis.
Hers was amazing.
Yeah.
And it was just, there was just a lot of emotion in that speech.
Yeah.
You can't be mad at Viola Davis, man. Even if you don't like her, like,
Yeah, she was getting like teary-eyed and
Yeah.
all.
I'm telling you,
Yeah.
she's putting us on, man. Next thing you know, 20-somethings is gonna get an Oscar, and then, you know, Keith's gonna have to go up there and give an acceptance speech. He'll start crying and he'll thank me for all of
just
my
you.
hard work. Just me. You know what I mean? I'll be in the back like, I got
He's
you,
just gonna
Keith.
get
Not
up
our
there and be like,
producer
I want to
anymore.
thank Dimitri and Dimitri.
And
Dimitri.
this
Oh
what
wait, I
happened.
forgot to thank Dimitri.
Exactly, and I'll be like, yup, I'll be graduated by now, like doing foreign films somewhere in who knows what land. Be like, my man.
It's my favorite country.
Oh yeah, it's a good place.
All right, next thing.
Live
King.
action Lion King. We were actually discussing this before, and we kind of realized what we were going to say is like, are they running out of ideas, right? Because they're revamping all of these movies into live actions. They're doing The Jungle Book, Cinderella, and now The Lion King. And then we kind of came to the conclusion that they've
Never
had ideas. It's like, you know,
Because-
Cinderella, they didn't make up that story.
Yeah.
The Lion King is just Hamlet.
So yeah, every original like Disney animation, maybe not every. I'm not an
No,
expert
definitely
on
not
Disney.
everyone, but
Most are an adaptation of something. They came from somewhere. The idea isn't 100% original.
I mean, you could say that about.
You can say that
almost
about anything.
Yeah, you can say that about
but-
anything. It's just a
No,
lot of
but-
the Disney ones are like very stolen.
Yeah, but
now
it's
is
literally
that-
like not stolen, but very influenced from
yeah.
tales from other
True, but is that like
things.
technically a bad thing? Because you know how people are always like, oh, like, you know, you have to watch this show. Like growing up, like, oh, you remember they had, you know, SpongeBob, and then if they do a live action SpongeBob, you know, it's like, look at that. Like when we were kids, you know, we watched this.
I
now.
really would not want to watch a live action of SpongeBob.
I mean, that'd probably be hilarious. You never know.
I don't want to watch a
don't
live
know.
action of SpongeBob.
I really don't
I just
want to be
think-
watching a live action SpongeBob.
I just think it's one of those like if it isn't
already had
broken,
those.
don't fix it type stories. You know,
Yeah.
It's, you can only build on it because no matter what, like Disney stores, they're gonna sell Lion
Well,
King.
oh,
You're
yeah.
gonna go buy a Mufasa
The
for
reason
your
they
kids.
do
You know
this-
you will. You know, so
The reason they do this is because people are still being born, and there's like more and more generations.
Okay.
So I feel like,
Good point.
yeah, so the kids aren't going to be like, they already made this. They're going to be like, no, oh my God, this is great. It's a new Lion
I
King.
mean,
everyone's
They could
gonna
also-
want a Mufasa, man. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
everybody.
They could also be using it for nostalgia points. So like
Yeah. Oh,
definitely for
definitely.
me, like growing up, like I'm probably gonna watch it just because it's The Lion King and I'm kind of a
Yeah.
Disney
Yeah.
geek.
That's
I did really like The Lion King.
That's really what they're banking on. Is they're banking on the new generation who's like, wow, that movie looks cool, and everyone who's already seen The Lion King who's gonna go, yeah, I'd like to see it.
I think that's what they're doing
And you
for all
got,
movies
and
now,
on
though.
top of that, you got Childish Gambino and James Earl Jones. You can't go wrong
Yeah.
with something
Yeah.
like that. You can put them you can't go wrong with a combo like that. So I mean, I think no matter what, like, it's gonna do pretty well.
yeah.
I think the movie's gonna be great
I have
regardless.
no complaints about
No,
it.
I have no
can't-
complaints. It's just the kind of running out of ideas.
I mean, you can't run out of something that you've never had.
That is a great point.
That's it. That's all we have for 20-somethings TV. Thank you for joining us. I can't wait to see you guys next week. Bye-bye.
20-somethings, all day, listening all day. Do you hear me? No way. And I call it 20-somethings in the hallway. I'm just trying to ball, pass it all to me all day. Cause it's 20-somethings, a show about nothing.